Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another edition of Migs Musts. Hey guys, kamusta? This is Migs and thank you for subscribing syempre dito sa youtube.com/migsbustos at syempre sa pagsubaybay sa mga episodes ng Migs Musts for today, episode 17 na po. Episode 17. Episode 17 of Migs Musts, and for today, we will talk about must take risks. Shout out dito kay John Kapili. John, shout out sa iyo and thank you for the topic at shout out din sa iyo. Salamat at sa buong linggo mong pagnood ng Sakto from November 1 to 5. Thank you sa pagnood at sa lahat po ng mga kapamilya na nanood, nag-support sa atin, especially during that first week. And ngayon, maganda tong topic na to dahil very timely rin, I suppose. Very timely dahil marami tayong kasama na tayo doon. Marami tayong may mga nawalan ng trabaho, nag-shift, nag-pivot, hindi natin alam kung ano yung magiging next nating journey upon adjusting to the times. Nag-pivot tayo in terms of siguro yung mga iba sa atin, nag-work tayo sa companies dati, pre-pandemic, nagkaroon ng layoffs, tapos nag-shift ka to online business, nag-pivot ka to carving out your own path. So, dun pa lang sa minimal na yun, minimal what do you call this, detail na yun, nag-take ka na ng risk. Kasi by taking risk, ano ba ibig sabihin nun? Diba? Ano ba ibig sabihin ng technical definition ng risk? Okay, so i-google natin yan. A situation, okay, involving exposure. Diba? Medyo napaka-harsh. Exposure to danger. Pero hindi naman yung hinahanap ko talagang definition. Pero siguro, ito, meron bang magandang definition? Chance or probability that a person will be, harmed or experience an effect if exposed to hazard. Well, siguro hindi naman natin talaga ililiteral to diba? Na mapupunta ang ating buhay sa alanganin o sa panganib. Pero, if we can just put it into context, may expose tayo, diba, to a certain unknown, to a certain terrain that we don't know we don't know, diba? And diba yung kasabihan na we are scared of the things that we cannot control or we don't know. So nire-risk natin yung sarili natin. Pero bakit nga ba sa topic na to must take risks? Hindi ko sinasabing just a disclaimer, hindi ko sinasabing go lang tayo ng go, i-risk lang natin yung sarili natin at bahala na kung mapapahamak tayo. Hindi ganon. Mapupunta tayo sa sitwasyon sa buhay natin na kailangan nating sumugal, na kailangan nating mag-risk, kailangan nating ialay yung desisyon natin sa hindi tayo sigurado. And dami ko na rin nasabi kanina about it. At dahil nga doon, nagkakaroon tayo ng uncertainty, nagkakaroon nga rin tayo ng fear. Pero sometimes, pag sinabi kasi nating risk is either dalawa lang naman dyan 50-50, pass or fail. Magbubunga ba to o magfe-fail ba to? And maraming factors to consider if we will take such risk. Okay, so medyo marami na akong sinabi. Siguro coming into this vlog lang is naisip ko yung isang example lang sa career ko na kung ano yung risk na tinake ko. Maybe a couple of, pinagsama-samang examples forming it into one. Number one is yung pag-shift ko ng career into full-time media. Di naman yan agad-agad. Nakwento ko nga sa mga dati kong vlogs na bago ako talaga mag-media, nag-work talaga ako for the family business. So, nagtatrabaho ako under my dad, learning the tricks and trade of construction and real estate. So, sabi ko, baka doon ako papunta. And then, ni-risk. Sumugal ako na parang, what if dito ako magpunta sa media na wala akong alam? Walang gagabay sa akin na ako ang mag-charter ng own path ko. So, that's number one. If iti-take mo ba yung risk na yun. Number one example na pwede ko mabigay. And siguro kaya ko rin siya talaga tinake. Sensya na kung meron ko yung naririnig na sigaw, si Margo yun sa labas. Mention ko ulit. So, number one, kaya ko siya tinake dahil number one, siguro kasi gusto ko naman siya. Gusto ko naman yung sports, gusto ko rin yung media aspect. Dami ka natututunan. And that's why siguro I took the risk. I took the gamble na sige nga, medyo mag-shift nga ako ng konti. Shift ako ng konti. Pero hindi pa full-blown. Pero siguro, ito talaga yung pinaka-moment in my life noong 2016. Kung sinabi ko, sige, dito na ako mag-full-time. And not knowing what's gonna happen next is nung natanggap ako sa ANC. Shout out to my ANC bosses. I remember my first day on the job was October 9, 2016. Sabi sa akin, magiging news anchor. News anchor? Diba? News anchor. Pero, back then yung news anchor, parang hindi ko pa talaga alam kung what the job entails. Pero I know, being a news anchor or a newsreader is a big deal in the media industry. So, ako, not knowing what it is, full-blown what it is, sabi ko, you know what? In a way nga, hindi nga siya talaga, hindi ko talaga siyang napag-isipan ng matagal. Siguro maybe a few days. I consulted my parents. I prayed to God. Alam mo, naging decision, sabi ko, sige, I'll take it. I'll go for the job, not knowing what's gonna happen next. And I was, 2016, ano ba ako, 31, 32. I was 26, 27. And going back to the timeline, 2 years later, nagpakasal ako. Pero during that point in my life, it was a career shift, a career change na, matagal na kami ni Mishi. Career shift, career change na, paano kami in the future kung magkakaroon ako ng bagong career na hindi ko alam kung ano mangyayari. Magkano ba kikitain ko dito? Paano ba ako mabubuhay dito, etc. All those factors came into mind, played into account. But, nag-risk ako eh. And sabi ko, the best thing to do about it is you do a good job, be the most professional person that you can be effective, efficient, bigay mo lahat dito, then who knows what will happen next. Diba? Kasi hindi mo naman alam kung anong mangyayari next. Kung gusto mong may mangyari sa next step, kailangan ngayon pinaghahanda mo yan. So ako rin, I admit I was not a perfect anchor. Diba? Ang dami ko rin pagkakamali. Pero ang dami mga gumabay sa akin along the way. Besides my bosses, shout out ako sa graveyard crew. Sa Barkadahan 101, sila Crystal, sila Bena, sila Kiko, sila Aaron, sila Mike, na they were there for me, guiding me through the ropes. Not knowing what's gonna happen next. Graveyard ako 3 days graveyard. Never ba ako nag-graveyard shift dati. Kaya yata ako talaga na pa full-time. Dahil ang oras ko noon, 11 a.m. hanggang 5 a.m. 11 p.m. hanggang 5 a.m. So kaya sabi ko, sige, dito na ako magpo-full-time. And then, yung mga small factors lang, small wins, sabi ko, sige, kapag medyo makakuha ako ng konting momentum, baka konti pa ako ng more work, baka pwede ako makapag-rent ng condo. Sabi ko, bahala na yung savings. Importante muna mabuhay. Little bit, a bit by bit, one by one. Then eventually, a few months later, actually 1 month later, nakuha ko for Bandila. So shout out kina Alex, kina Ate Gina, kina Patan, kina Ralios, Kuya Nan, kay Chair, thank you for the opportunity. Then sabi ko, nung nangyari yung dalawang yun in my life in 2016, sabi ko, sige, baka nga full-time na talaga ako sa media industry. But still, I was still walking on eggshells. I didn't know what to do. And then eventually, I would always say this in talks or when people would ask me, 3 months later, ANC gave me my show, Game Time. So yun na talaga. It was a process. It was a series of events that led me to becoming, a host of my own show. And the rest is quote-unquote history. Pero when I look back, I always look back at that beginning. I guess that was the real beginning point in my media life. Na if I did not take the risk of leaving completely what I was supposed to do in construction, in real estate, getting this opportunity, who knows what would have happened? If, quote-unquote, hindi ko tinanggap yun, hindi ko alam kung nasan ako. And that is one of the biggest decisions in my life. Biggest decisions in my career. Na, literal, nandun ako sa point na ano ba mangyayari? Hindi ko alam kung ano mangyayari. But I took the risk. But at the same time, hindi lahat ng risk nag-i-end sa reward. Minsan, pag magre-risk ka talaga, i-expect mo, you have to be ready, you have to be prepared na pwedeng hindi magtagumpay. Pwedeng hindi, paano ko ba sasabihin yun? Maaaring hindi siya mag-e-end sa reward. Maaaring matatalo ka. Pero, at the same time, kaya ako may tinatawag na calculated risk. Ang interpretation ko ng calculated risk, so kung ano man ang pasukan mo, expect mo na. Kung matalo ka, ano yung losses mo? Saan ka magka-cut loss? Saan ka magka-cut ng losses? Kapag makuha mo naman tong reward na to, what's gonna be next? What are gonna be your next steps? So if you're in the middle line, if you're going to have the reward or if you're going to fail, medyo dapat alam mo na kung ano yung nasa number line dito. Dito sa reward, dito sa failure. Para makapaghanda ka. And for me, siguro hindi ako talagang nakapag-calculated risk at that time. But moving on with my life, I've learned it along the way. But I'm very thankful. You know, that's why I'm saying this kwento. Saying this in my vlog. I'm very thankful. Thankful for that experience. Thankful for that experience. I'm thankful for that point in my life. I'm thankful for the trust that the organization has given me. And I will always look back. I will always go back to that point and say, they paved the way for me. If I did not have that crossroads decision in my life, I don't know where I will be. Hindi ko talaga alam. Kasi kung sabihin nating nag-no ako doon, quote-unquote, yun nga, nasabi ko kanina, who knows what would have happened. And for everybody who's watching this, salamat. Alam nyo guys, lahat ng mga messages nyo nakukuha ko. And I'm very thankful for you guys. Hindi ibig sabihin porket nakalagpas sa ng isang risk yun na yun. Marami pa tayong mga iti-take ng risks as we go along in our life. And how do we manage that? Dami tayong mga naririnig na terms of risks, like let's say in business or investment. Pero siguro in life, baka ganun din eh. Diba? Kung may papasukin ka na endeavor or opportunity, mas like an investment opportunity sa ganitong institution, etc. Titingnan mo rin eh. Paghahandaan mo rin siya. Hindi ka lang basta papasok ng literal wala kang alam. More or less kahit paano nakapag-prepare ka ng konti. And that sets us up. That's part of our growth. That's part of all the musts that we have talked about before. Lahat naman ng mga must dito, as much as possible, I try to relate it to my experience. Not a professional, not an expert. Just trying to relate it to my experience and how I can share that with you and sana makarelate kayo. But, everything in life, it's not independent, it's not exclusive. Everything is intertwined. Dami kong natutunan. And ngayon, as I tape this, sabi ko, malaking bagay pala yun. Malaking bagay pala yung factor na yun na sumugal ka. Susugal ka rin talaga eh. Sabi nga nila, di ba? Ano ba yun? Kung hindi ka susugal, hindi mo makakuha yung jackpot. Okay? Yung mga sila sa labas nagsiset up ng Christmas tree. So yun, di ba? Kung hindi ka susugal, hindi mo makuha yung jackpot. Maaaring makuha mo, maaaring hindi. Pero hindi naman tayo sumusugal para lang. Hindi naman tayo one time, big time eh. We will risk in some small details. Diba? It can be learning lessons as we go along in life. So yun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. John Capili, shout out sa iyo kapatid na for suggesting this video. Must take risks. So sana po meron po akong na-share. Meron po akong naibigay na anything, inspiration, motivation. And sana po kung nakarelate kayo, please do comment it in the comment section in the chat box. At kung may gusto pa kayo mga must, comment na lang yan, DM na lang ako. I will do my best to do it as long as I can relate. Ayoko magpanggap. Ang motto ko nga in life, pakatotoo lang. So hindi ako magpapanggap. Kung makaka-relate ako dyan, go ahead. Or DM me or anytime. Maraming salamat po sa pagnood. Episode 17, Must Take Risks. Alright, so this is another edition of Migs Musts right here on youtube.com/MigsGustos. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and if you can share it also to your friends. Alright, so once again, this is Migs. See you guys in the next episode.